Yes, you're welcome to the next class of our AutoCAD 2017 tutorial. We are still under the 2-bedroom bungalow. We've done the floor plan, the roof plan, the section. Now we want to start with the elevation. So the first thing is that in elevation, you go and create your layer. You go to layer properties. From layer properties, you create your layer. As you already know, you type in elevation, and then you can change the color if you so desire to whatever you want. Once you pick it, let's click OK. Let's change this one from default to 0 thickness, and once you are through with that, you close it, or you go here, you make it current, you say set current, then set current, you close. So now elevation is already in the current layer. So let's go to our line. Don't forget our line thickness is in 0. So let's draw our line. We now begin to project. Now we won't start with the front view. So by starting the front view, you go to Excel, that's our construction line, enter, you press V, enter. Now begin to project the lines that you will see in the front view. You project this one, and by the time you finish with that one, you come to the trim, you click your trim, you click it here, you press enter, you cut this one off. So the next thing now is to show the offset. Enter. Most of the time is 450 from the natural ground level to the ground floor is 3 steps, which is 450 mm. So from here you take your headroom, which is 3 meters, press enter, you offset again, and that's the end of that. So you now begin to trim. You go to your trim, enter, you window this side, you window this side, you also trim this side. Now we're going to get this front part and this other part. So what remains now is for us to begin to extend the other lines that we see in our drawing. So let's go back to the construction line, Excel, enter, V, enter. Let's begin to extend the ones that you can see from the view. You can see a part of the window. You can also see a little part of the door. Here to here, that's what you can see. You can see the complete window here. So let's first of all draw our windows and doors. You press enter. You go to offset O, enter. The height of all our windows and doors is 100 mm. Press enter, you offset up. By the time you finish that, if you do not forget, we already have our window that we already drew in our section. So we can just go to the section, copy that window. We don't need to draw it again. You just go to copy and you pick it from one end. You now come here to drop it on this other end. So that is the end of that window. But this second window, we don't have it yet, so you have to draw it again. I want you to do that as an assignment. And this door also, you need to draw it. So that's your assignment for this stage. I want you to draw the window and the door, so that the way we drew it in the section. Just go back to the video if you do not understand. Go and replay it and check the way we drew our window and our door, so that you can know how to draw your own. So when you draw it, I'll just delete these lines, show us that we've already drawn our own. So you delete it. We now continue with what we are extending. Let me bring out this front part by going to Excel, enter, V, enter, our extension line, V, enter. Let's bring out the front part. Now in AutoCAD, we will be learning how to use graphics. You can go to enter and pick 400 mm. So now we begin to use our chamfer. You go to chamfer. You already know how to use chamfer, so I will not repeat it again. So you just go enter, you chamfer the lines. From here you can just trim these lines. You can see that we have started to get that front part of our building, but this place now, the new thing supposed to be thicker than the one at the back. So what you need to do is to come to this place, change the thickness. You can change it to 0.3. You now pick line again and draw it over it to show that this place is actually thicker than the other places. And also you can also use match properties. That's another method. Since you already drawn one, just window on this one, your match properties, and that's the end of that. You also work on this place. You click, you cancel this place, you match your properties, and that's the end of that. So that means we've been able to get the front of that place to show very well. This line too is supposed to be a thick line because that's our natural ground level. So whenever you want to create it, just click on it and go to this place. Just pick one layer that is thick enough, and that's that. You press your escape, and we shall see in the next class